CUTV News Center, I'm Creighton Rabs with your sports report. After wins over Clarion and Mercyhurst over the weekend, the Cal U women's tennis team is picking up where they have left off over the past 7 years. Head coach Pablo Montana is as enthusiastic as ever about his squad.
My number one player is the defending West Player of the Year honoree, and she's been playing number one for us. Her name is Lucy Sivkova, currently ranked number 5 in the country. My number 2 player, Ramona Chacon. My number 3 player, Lucy Ray. We have a big class of our returners. We also have 4 new players who have helped us so far this spring, and I feel like we have just a strong chemistry this year.
It's that chemistry within the team that allows veteran players like Sivkova to succeed here at Cal U.
You are far from home, so this is basically your family. So you are driving every free time with your teammates or your friends from the school. So it's nice, to have a to have a nice atmosphere in the team. I think we're pretty close to each other, so it's good experience.
With all the success on an individual and team level, there's still one goal that has eluded the Vulcans.
Our goals, of course, is always to try to win a national championship. Anything less than that, I think, wouldn't be fair to us and to the girls. So, we just want to take one match at a time. We want to win the conference again for the 8th year in a row. We want to win the regional again for the 8th year in a row. We've never made it to a Final Four yet. We've been very close, but that's every year we try to go farther and farther.
And the Vulcans hit the road this weekend. They'll be traveling to Philadelphia to face Villanova on Friday and Queens College of New York on Saturday. Then they head back west for road matches against Seton Hill on Sunday and IUP on Tuesday. Final home contest is next Thursday against Slippery Rock, which will also be Senior Day. On to the Diamonds. Cal U softball team earned a sweep in their first home doubleheader of the season at Lilly Field on Monday. Alex Hagel showed why she is the reigning PSIC West Pitcher of the Week, striking out 5 in the Vulcans' 8-0 Mercy Rule shortened shutout of Seton Hill in the first game. Shelby Hyde, Lindsay Rykoff, and Megan Jehoda homered in the Vulcans' PSIC West opener. Meanwhile, as for Game 2, the Vulcans made a game out of it the Griffins made a game out of it, as the Vulcans staved off to a late rally. To the highlights we go. Beautiful Monday afternoon in Rodman Park as the Vulcans take the field. They would strike early on in the bottom of the first inning. Kate Finley with a single to lead off the bottom of the first. She'll move over to third after a single by Lindsay Rykoff. You'll see here, Rykoff drills it into right field. And there you'll see Finley, the freshman, advancing to third base. And Shelby Leah flies one into center field. It drops. That enables Finley to score 1-0 California. On to the bottom of the second. Here's Natalie Weidman with an RBI single to right. That knocks in a run, makes it 2-0 California. Vulcans add 2 more in the bottom of the third. And there, Griffins make a rally. Carly Wickstrom with a two-run bomb. 4-2 Vulcans. Griffins would have try to get one last rally going. On to the top of the 7th. 1 on, and Jackie Palmer grounds over to Leah at second base. Ball game over, and California with a 4-2 win. There you see Finley, Brianna Morris, and Erica Valacorsa each with 2 hits as Katie Davis goes the distance for the win. Vulcans also earned a pair of Mercy Rule wins in a doubleheader sweep of Edinboro on Wednesday. Vulcans won the first game 12-1 in 5 innings, and they swept the Fighting Scots with an 11-2 win in a 6-inning game. It's going to be a very busy week ahead for the Vulcan Diamond women as they have 4 doubleheaders in 6 days, starting with a trip to Slippery Rock on Saturday. Now, Friday's doubleheader at Mercyhurst was postponed. It'll be made up April 14th. They will have back-to-back home doubleheaders against Clarion and IUP on Monday and Tuesday, respectively, for a road trip to West Liberty for non-conference play on Wednesday. Cal U baseball team snapped a 5-game losing streak on Tuesday, fresh off a 4-game sweep at the hands of Slippery Rock last weekend. Vulcans would lose the first game of their doubleheader against Pitt Johnstown by a score of 2-1. Meanwhile, in the nightcap, the Vulcans' offense exploded for 6 runs in the first inning and 8 runs in the 5th as they routed the Mountain Cats in the nightcap 16-5. Vulcans are scheduled to open a 4-game set with IEP on Friday at CONSOL Energy Park, weather permitting. The action will shift to Indiana on Saturday. Then a 9-inning non-league game against Penn State Greater Allegheny at CONSOL Energy Park on Wednesday. And for schedule updates, visit your source for all things Cal Vulcans. That would be calvulcans.com. And finally, California vaults into the top spot in the current PSAC Dixon Trophy race. The Vulcans moved up from second place in the fall standings to number 1, as you see on the screen there, following strong performance by the women's basketball and indoor track teams this past winter. As you see, it's a tight race for the top 8 spots. Westchester, who won the trophy last year, moves into second place, and they're followed by Edinburgh, Shippensburg, Slippery Rock, IEP, Bloomsburg, and Gannon. California will be seeking their second Dixon Trophy, having won it following the 2008-2009 season. The Dixon Trophy winner will be announced at the PSAC Awards Banquet in Harrisburg on May 20th. And tell you what, with the nice weather today, Thursday notwithstanding, with the nice weather, Pirates are back in action. They took 2 out of 3 against the Chicago Cubs, so they lost on Thursday 3-2. And tell you what, baseball coming around the corner. Also, the minor league started on Thursday.
That's
Altoona,
right.
They're playing. Reading's playing. It's really probably one of my favorite times of the year.
Oh, absolutely. Opening day, you can't get anything better than that. I was at 11 straight Reading Phillies opening days being there, and fortunately, being out here, my 3rd one missed, but go Fightin' Phils. We got the ostrich.
And I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing the Curve play, Kat.
I am looking forward to see the Curve. I think it's exciting when I get to see players move up to the Pirates. I'm hoping to go to a Pirates game this summer. I've never been, so I think it'll be very exciting.
Yeah, the best ballpark in America. I mean, I'm certainly looking forward to going up there a couple times this year. And that's your sports report.
Thanks, Creighton.
And finally, tonight, it can take years of practice to master any skill, especially if this skill is magic. Watch what happens when 2 young boys attempt one of the most famous illusions.
Hi, ich bin's Michel. Und ich bin Sven und wir zeigen euch heute unseren ultimativen Trick.
What?
I didn't expect that little boy to knock that bookcase over. I hope he's okay. Him and his friend. What?
Oh my gosh, I was so startled. I was not expecting that at all. Oh
I didn't know what trick
gosh.
they were going to do, but then when I saw that, I was like, oh, that really didn't go as planned.
No, not at all. Oh my gosh.
That will do it for this week's edition of News Center.
Be sure to check out our live video feed on our website, cutv.calu.edu, and also check out our YouTube page, CUTV News Center.
Thanks for watching and have a great week.